Hi guys, welcome to another beautiful day of my life. Today I'm a featured guest on the radio, and it's 1320 KFAN, sports leader, and it's an evening show. It's called Fit Radio Show, as far as I remember, and it's with two hosts, Kurt Dowsett and Chris Armstrong. They're absolutely talented, so I'm really excited, and I'm a little nervous because they might have a lot of questions for me. And of course, you guys are going to get the VIP seating to all the behind the scenes. You're going to see everything what they're asking me, everything what's going on in the studio, and let's do it. We have a couple minutes. I'm a little bit earlier. Whew, catching my breath for a couple of minutes, and let's go. And we're going in.
But we have Katerina Schload from Draper. I don't even know.
From Russia, actually, but
Russia.
currently Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City, yeah. And you've got a lot of things that you've been involved in. You've got a lot of titles. Tell us a little bit about what you've done and what you're doing now. And then we're going to get into a bunch of other stuff.
Okay, sounds good. So I am Katerina Schload, and thank you so much for pronouncing my name right, because everybody messes it up.
I came close. I tried. I really tried.
And I'm a bikini and fitness model. I'm going to appear in all kinds of fitness and glamour magazines the next couple months. And I'm also the new body and face for OzoneFit.com.
Very cool.
And I'm one of Utah top models. And I'm also new to Crown Miss Bikini America 2010. And I'm doing Bikini Universe this coming June, June 16th to the 18th in Miami. So cross your fingers for me. Cheer me on if you're in Miami.
Excellent.
And
that's
you're
so far.
just a big fat woman, too.
Yeah. Thank God we can't see me backstage.
No, I'm kidding. You're actually the only one who dressed up for this.
She's very, very fit.
Aw, thank you.
And you smell like candy.
I'm gonna move closer to you right now.
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't put you on steak, because that's what he does.
That's true. Crush you up and put you on the pork chop.
So tell us how you got started in fitness modeling. I mean, take us back, a year, 2 years, 20 years.
Well, first of all, I just wanted to tell you guys that I never wanted to be a model. If someone told me 3 years ago, hey, you want to be a model? I'd like, model? That doesn't sound too exciting. Well, I'm originally from the southwest of Russia, and my mom is a designer for the UK brands. She promotes all kinds of amateur brands of bikinis, swimwear, dresses, neats. So all her models, the definition of a model for me has always been really close to a swear word, because a model was always a skinny chick, about over 6 feet tall, anorexic or bulimic, size -0.
Right.
So,
A clothes hanger.
It was not appealing at all.
Yeah.
So if someone told me, do you want to be a model? I was like, no, heck no. And then when I moved to Utah, I pretty much got approached in the street and offered to model for a volleyball clothing company. And I said, oh, me modeling? Sure, let's do it. And then I double-checked the company. The company was legit. I took a couple of my friends with me to make sure I'm safe. I'm not invited to some sketchy place.
Yeah, that sounds a little scary, being approached on the street.
So.
Hey, you want to be a model? You got to be careful.
So I did it, and after that, it just started from there. But I've never been fit. I've never been fat. Oops, I said it. I've never been fat, but I've never been fit either. I've always been into dancing and gymnastics, so I've been more of a skinny fat chick. I had more fat on my body than I had muscle. Versus right now, I'm in the best shape of my entire life.
Because I'm pretty much a skinny fat chick, is what my body's at right now, too.
I'm a full-figured, fun-loving gal myself.
And Chris Armstrong is just a very attractive, fit man.
It's true.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks.
Just take it. Go on, Katerina, sorry.
Oh no, 2 attractive men on the right and on the left. Hey,
You've
I'm
got
a girl right now.
You're between
We don't smell like candy.
You're between the 2 hottest Chris's in South Salt Lake, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
Make a wish, right?
Yeah.
South Salt Lake.
So anyways, and about 2 years ago, oh my goodness, time flies so fast, I was offered a feature in a magazine, and I was offered to host a party in Orange County, California, and for an opening store, so I really wanted to be in the best shape of my life. So I had 14 days till I had to go, and I called some of my friends and I said, hey, do you guys know any trainers, any people who can help me out with it? Just get me on track, make me look good. So I had 14 days, and I dieted really hard, I exercised 3 times a day, and 2 weeks later, I did not recognize my body in the mirror.
You did that in 14 days?
Absolutely so. So 14
Wow.
days, I lost 6% of body fat, and I gained about 6 pounds of lean muscle.
Wow.
I loved how I looked. So from skinny fat, I went and started looking like an athletic chick who actually does work out.
Mm-hmm.
I really loved that look, and I said, hey, since I've been doing all this hard work and I changed my body dramatically and drastically in 2 weeks, why go backwards? Why
Yeah.
not move forward right now? So it was May 2009. It was about May 23rd. I pretty much changed my life completely. I said no to sugar, to refined carbs. And then in October, I did my very first bodybuilding competition, which is NPC Nutriment Classic, Utah, 2009. And I took my first title, which is an overall bikini winner, 2009.
So
National Physique Committee.
you won in 2009.
I did, in my very first competition ever.
So between May and October, you said, I'm a skinny fat chick. Girls. I'm going to get in shape. And to winning this competition.
Pretty much these 2 weeks messed with my body and my brain at the same time. I did not recognize myself in the mirror, but I really liked what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, why not move forward? It was really inspiring. And then I heard about the competitions that are going on, and I said, hey, what does it take to be in a competition? They said, well, you have to gain a little bit more muscle, look like a fitness model, an achievable fitness model look, and then you have to get on stage in a bikini and just do 2 poses. I said, hey, that sounds like fun, let's do it.
Do you have to prepare?
it.
Do you have to prepare like ahead of time of how you're going to react if you lose, where you're like still pretend that you're happy for the other person?
You know, the thing is, the first competition ever, I did it for fun.
Yeah.
Because
So there
I
wasn't
never,
a competitive element there.
No,
Yeah.
it was just a fun element.
Now, if you don't lose, you just start throwing a tantrum. I'm
so
breaking this thing. Never coming back.
Well, haven't you seen what they do? What girls do when the other girl wins? They all come up and they go to kiss them, and they actually just smear their makeup on their face.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss you. Turn your hair out.
So for Bikini University, if I see some hot chicks, I'll lock them in an elevator.
Yeah,
That's not
totally.
good.
Because I know that if there was like a, yeah, I guess they have the same thing for guys, but you know, I bet you every guy up there is just going, oh no way. They're just like, they've got to be mad.
I think guys are more obvious about it. Girls
Yeah.
will still clap from like, oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
Rigged. I'm out of here.
The longer you do it, the more you get a feel of a competitive factor, because you work so hard in your body, you diet so much, and then some other chick who does not look good wins. You're like, what's going on?
Does it ever get political? Is there politics
Always
involved, or is it?
political.
Well, is it really, or is it just like,
Always.
hey, this one has the best figure, she wins, or is it like, well, she's been here 18 years, and this new
It's
girl,
her chance.
Yeah, she's gonna retire next year. She's 60.
Give it to her.
Yeah.
I really don't know how to answer this question because I'm not
Because you don't want to get
judging.
blackballed. That's why. She doesn't want to get blacklisted with the judges.
I
Don't
just
criticize
never
them.
judged a competition. I've actually been offered to judge NPC Nutriment Classic because NPC Division Utah is looking for judges right now. So since I know what the requirements are of the NPC Division, I can actually get trained to get involved right now. But I've had a lot of different projects going on, so.
So politics involved. Who
Okay.
knows? Not,
You know,
not our
it's-
concern.
No.
You have to be a mind reader. You have to predict what the judge is looking for. There's certain criteria that you have to follow to win or to even have a chance to be in the top 5. For example, in my division that I'm doing, it's bikini division. They're looking for just the overall
Tankinis?
beauty look. Ooh,
No
thank you.
tankinis? Do they? Is that like that's an immediate no?
Disqualification.
Right? Yeah, she's out.
Yeah, it has to be a requirement.
No
as well as
turtlenecks.
suit. Ooh, that'd be hot.
Yeah, you can't wear any bikinis from the 1920s.
No hooded unitards. They don't allow that.
You know, you won't win, but everybody's gonna be talking about you for the
It's
next 2
true.
months, right?
They will remember you.
That's
Yeah.
why I wear a hooded unitard.
There you go. So yeah, it's a 2-piece bikini, and then you're judged by an overall beauty. So it has to be, you have to have pretty hair, pretty skin, and then it's muscle tone, not overall muscularity. You can't look like a man. You can't walk like a man. So you have to walk like a model. You have to.
Good, because none of us do.
No.
Actually,
We're good. We're gonna win this next
Swishy,
competition.
swishy.
I don't look like a man.
I want to see you guys in bikinis.
No way. That will never happen.
So it's an overall package.
That'll change the way you eat.
Yeah,
See
well.
me in a bikini.
Oh no.
I just went on a diet. Thanks, Chris. So during when you're preparing for this, obviously it's very regimented. You know exactly what you're doing day in, day out, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed.
Pretty much.
And we're going to talk about that in just a second. But what do you do during the off season when you're not preparing for competition? Or is there a time when you're not? Or are you always?
You know, they say there's no off season if you really enjoy what you're doing. So for me, off season is just another chance to perfect my body and to look my best on stage. So there's no off season for me. And moreover, I have a lot of magazine features. I have a lot of TV shows that I'm doing. Too bad you can't see me on the radio. What's up with that?
It's radio, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We gotta protect the audience from Chris.
Exactly. Well, you know what? We're gonna let everyone go to your website right now, which is.
It is UtahTopFitnessModel.com.
And you can see what Katerina Schload looks like while we go to break. And then when we come back, you can call in and actually talk to that woman if you want to. And I'll give you that number in just a second. You're listening to the OzoneFit Show here on 1320 KFAN, the sports leader.